Ahoy, morning breathers. Welcome to Wednesday morning breath. Pie. Ahoy, everybody. I'm back. But, Matt, you don't know this, but I got to go. I got
Yeah.
I got to make.
All right, show's over.
I just got.
Let's get set for the day quick, and let's get. I don't think anybody wants to listen to me talk anymore. So,
Well, I didn't get to listen to the whole show Monday, but I was at a point where I could catch part of it. I think I was sitting on a plane.
yeah, you commented. You were in. You were number one fan for a minute, I think.
I don't know how I did that.
Yeah. This morning, Mom and Jimmy are tied for number one.
They get it going.
Yeah, exactly. Cindy and Jeff are number two today. Ahoy to all of you.
Ahoy. Wednesday, it's been a long couple of days. We were discussing, before the show started, of the travel woes one has
Yes.
from time to time. It's still a very efficient way to get from one place to another, but man, it still takes all friggin' day.
Yeah. Yeah. And driving there, driving home, whatever it is, that all part of it, right?
I told Patty, I said, I think we're just going to drive everywhere. I'm tired of these delays and planes not coming and sitting on tarmacs. And I spent a lot of hours in in two planes yesterday.
Yeah. You also would have spent a lot of time in a car had you driven.
Yeah, but I really think I could have made it. Maybe it would have taken one more day.
Right.
I could have drove where I went and back.
Right.
Take one more day. I don't know. It's just the world we live in. There are a lot of people flying.
There are a lot of people flying, that's for sure.
Well, I'm back, so we're not going to talk about all that
All right.
forever. Who cares about my flying woes?
Well,
It's the who gives a crap, right? SVP. Nobody cares. It's just the way it is.
the people care. The people care.
Well, yeah, but I'm back.
They
so
missed you. I'm sure.
I don't know if they did or didn't, but I'm back. So we'll start with the introductions. We have Boss Man Matt this morning.
Ahoy, Skipper.
Ahoy to you, Boss Man. Can't do anything without SPP.
Ahoy, Skipper.
Yeah, ahoy to you, my lad. SPP in the house. Go.
My mom. No worries, Jim. Jim says he's still got one of Mom's salsa bottles or jars, but no worries, Jim. And I'm with you, Tim. I care.
Thanks, Mom. Did your package arrive?
It did.
What, I gotta know.
She sent a couple bucks, so it was nice.
There we go.
Yep.
All right.
It was nice. So that's the first time she preceded it with mystery, but it was good. The anticipation. It didn't come on Saturday. My sister got hers. One of my sisters got hers on Friday,
And they didn't spill the beans.
and no. The funny thing was she got hers and she texted. So we're in this both my sisters and my mom are in this little text thing, and Mom's being mysterious about all this. And so my sister, who also lives in Missouri, got hers Friday. So, and my other sister and I did not. So the sister that got it, she goes, I got mine, happy dance, but I'm not going to tell you what it is, but here's a hint. And there's a string of emojis.
Oh.
And I looked at those and I'm
Long
like,
time.
that's crap. There's nothing there. She's just screwing with us. My other sister's like, we're going to Disney World. And she's like trying to guess all this stuff. And so I happened to see my sister. We had a family thing on Saturday. So I happened to see my sister that got hers. And I said, those emojis were crap. And she goes, yeah, I just totally pushed buttons. She goes, so they meant nothing. But my younger sister was going crazy. So anyway, it didn't even come Saturday. We finally got it, or I got mine on Monday, I guess. I don't know.
Well, you're about the farthest away, aren't you?
Well, younger sister lives in Indianola, so
About the same.
about the same.
About the same.
So anyway, but yes, we got it. I was very thankful. My mom and stepdad threw a couple dollars our direction. It
Well,
was
that's
good.
nice of them. I was hopeful for the portrait, but that's okay.
Yeah, no photo. It was not. And if it would have been, it was in a small envelope, so it would have been just a billfold size.
It was a blow-up portrait.
Yeah.
You open it up and go.
Yeah, exactly. A pop up, right? It's just 3D Tim and my mom.
Oh, it's good to be back. I got in late last night, so not much sleep, but I'm doing okay. I got a full day today.
Yeah.
Of course, being gone for a couple couple. So I will say that the Southeast Iowa Video Network is sponsored by KCTC.
Thank you, Casey.
Thanks, Casey, and all the gang over at KCTC. And the three of us, the Morning Breath crew this morning, we're sponsored by Hy-Vee and Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh.
Thank you, Willie.
Thanks, Willie. All the Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh. I'm looking ahead at my camera, and things look askew up there. What's going on, SPP?
It's
I don't know.
It's just the top monitor thing. Peter's a tall guy. Nobody can see this, but there's a monitor on top of the camera, mounted on top, so you can see it. It's a bigger monitor.
SPP's rolling in on it.
It's a bigger monitor, so you can actually see what's going on. And he's a tall guy, so he has to point it up so he can see it.
So that doesn't look weird to you, to those that just saw that, but from here,
It's different.
it's odd.
Different than normal.
Everything's just, I feel like I'm crooked.
Yeah,
I'm not.
well, you kind of, maybe you are. Maybe it's just you. I think the thing's fine.
Okay, we're going to steal some of your thunder from your set for the day, but we had some area teams in the state softball.
Yep.
I didn't know anything. I learned last night on the drive home from Cedar Rapids that Washington lost.
Yeah.
I don't know anything more than that.
They played well. I think it was 3-2, I believe, going into the sixth inning, and then Williamsburg put some runs on the board in the sixth, I think.
Okay.
So they hung in there. Colby Griner had a 2-run home run in the whatever inning, but tied it up at 2-2 at like the second inning, third inning, something like that.
Nice.
So it was, and then Williamsburg got one more. But so like I said, it was 3-2 going into the sixth.
That's kind of what you expect.
Yeah.
Close games.
Yeah, and we talked about this, Williamsburg, and then we're going to talk about Highland too. Both of them had tough draws.
You bet they did.
And Williamsburg's a 1 or 2-time state repeating champion, at least last year, so they're at least trying to go for the repeat. And they're good. They've been there 6 years in a row, been in the semifinals
6 years in a row. That is really hard.
They've won their first round game and been to the semifinals 6 years in a row, I think. So,
Wow.
so Williamsburg's good without question.
Well.
And so is Wayne, who Highland played.
Well, congratulations. Well, tell me what Highland. I don't know that score.
Highland lost 7-4. But I didn't listen to that game. I tried to pick up a little bit this morning. I think they hung in there pretty tough too. And Wayne is a number 1 seed, and they're good. But here's the interesting thing, which I didn't know. I think you've said that Highland's a young team,
Oh yeah.
but they start 4 8th graders and 3 freshmen. And the headline in the Gazette this morning, or the sub-headline, said, and only 3 on their roster have a driver's license.
That's a good headline right
That is
there.
good. So, super young Highland gives number 1 Wayne a challenge before falling 7-4.
All right. Well, congratulations to both teams for getting there. That is truly, from my experience, the hardest part is getting to the state tournament,
right.
Being top 8
Yeah.
and or top
Yeah, top eight.
Top eight.
Top eight in their class, right?
in their class. It's very difficult to get there. So, although I'm sure the girls are disappointed they didn't get to go on and play.
Yeah.
That's part of it. It is quite an accomplishment to get there.
We were talking a while ago, and I think we corrected it, but I thought if you lost your first round game, you were done originally. They do have a consolation. They don't play it all the way out, so you don't know who a true fifth is, but everybody gets at least 2 games. So both Washington and Highland are playing today.
I just
again.
don't remember that from when my daughter played.
I don't think it was. I seem to
felt like there was. You lost your first game.
You're
that was
done,
it.
right?
I mean, you stuck around.
Yeah. If you won the first game, you got 2 more, regardless, because you played out for third. But if you lost your first, it used to be you're done. But they play another game, but they don't. So if you win your consolation, you're tied for 5th.
Which I guess makes a little more sense. If you're going to drive all the way up there, you might as well
at least
get
2
another
games
game
in.
out of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I think the teams will stay the whole week.
Yeah. I don't know that.
Even once they've these 2.
Because I think the semifinals are also today, right? And then the championship
Likely,
game would be
Friday. Yeah.
So
I think you're right.
might as well stay the extra 2 days or so.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. So congratulations to both of those teams. It's just awesome. Very, very proud.
Yeah, it is awesome. And like I said, I knew Highland was young because I think you'd said that, but I didn't realize how young they are.
Pretty young.
Yeah, and Washington has 4 seniors, but they got a good group of young kids too.
They're going to be good for a while.
Yeah.
It's once you get this success, that it breeds more,
Mm-hmm.
more involvement and more dedication and so on. So, Very good. Let's see. Um, I played a new game, so I was in an airport
Right.
a lot. So I don't. Patty just my wife Patty. She says she drew like this thing on this paper, and then some lines underneath, some blanks. And she says you got to guess this word.
Hangman.
Yeah.
You never played Hangman?
I don't think I ever have played Hangman.
Okay.
But so what I was getting to, it was kind of like Wheel of Fortune, but no money,
Right.
and
I
I get to live
and you
even if
can-
I don't get the words.
And you can
So-
die in Hangman.
So the words she picked were like quantum physics. That was a fun one to guess, which I did. I got it before I
Ran out
apparently
of
got
letters.
hang.
Yeah.
Oh,
Was she
no.
nice and she gave you like boots and a hat and a bow tie? Because
I
it's
had
usually
to do that to her.
Oh, really?
I forget. My word was ahoy.
Because of course it was. And
This
she
is the
came back with quantum
first
physics.
word I came up with. And she goes, a 4-letter word? You can't have that. That's hard. Well, okay. Quantum physics was a piece of cake. Anyway, it was kind of fun. And but no, she would have given me a hat and eyes and a mouth, but I got down to eyes and a nose. On Ahoy, she had trouble with Ahoy.
Yeah. Well, you guys are too generous. You're giving too many pieces.
I didn't know the rules to this game.
Yeah. Well, eyes and a hat. That's kind of.
Sometimes you have a fifth arm.
I had put a hand
know.
on one too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she was struggling,
Yeah.
and I forget. We did 2 rounds each. The other one she gave me was football. I happened to guess L's and O's.
Right. Well, so that
So
helps.
like, I did miss a couple. I think I had a body and a leg. I got that. So it turns out I was pretty good at this game called Hangman.
Yeah, I can't believe you never played that. That game.
I don't think I've ever played it.
That game's been around. I mean, that for hundreds of years.
I wasn't the smartest student.
Well, but it's just a game.
Yeah, I know, but it feels like that's a game your teacher makes you play to think about words and stuff.
Yeah, I don't think you could play that in school anymore.
I was going to be. Oh, you can't.
Probably
They
not.
ban that.
I'm thinking maybe.
Gosh. All right. So anyway, so little kids today have been deprived of Hangman.
Well, at
the
least on
parents do
school,
it?
at least on school grounds.
All right. It's not like they don't give the kid an Uzi and you
Yeah.
get.
Yeah, there's no game called Uzi. So, not that I'm aware of, anyway. I've not played that one. So there you go.
Good to know. Good to know. What else do we got? Anybody else we need to take?
It's Denise, Paula, all here. Jeff says, I always forget how late high school ball goes. Our championships are in May in Arkansas. Iowa is the only state in the country that has summer baseball and softball. Every other state incorporates it into the school year.
And I think there's been whispers of moving baseball and softball.
They have talked about. I don't know how you do it. I mean, because if you move baseball or softball, I mean, if you move softball to the fall, I don't know, whatever. Well, most of those girls, especially in these small towns, are playing volleyball, and cross country, right? And and if baseball in the fall, it's football, that wouldn't work. And I don't know where you'd move it. Yeah. If you move it into the spring, there's already soccer, track, golf in the spring.
Other schools do it, so there must be a way.
You can. I mean, it's possible, but I think you're going to dilute your talent base if you do that.
Dilute?
A boot.
Yes.
Is that like, what was that? What was your word? Oh.
Yeah.
Dilute. Oh. We have 2 new words on Morning Breath.
There you go. John checked in this morning. The voice.
John the Voice.
Yes. We have to take a moment.
Okay.
Ozzy died yesterday.
Yeah, I read that.
Ozzy Osbourne.
He just had his big reunion or something with
Yeah.
Black Sabbath.
Yeah, he did. And he actually said, I caught a headline or something, said he'd be happy to die after that. And then he did.
Careful what you ask for, Ozzy.
Yeah, exactly. 76 years old. And I conversing with some other people yesterday, and they said, yeah, I always thought at the end of the time it would be Cockroaches, Ozzy Osbourne, and Keith Richards.
Keith Richards still going.
And somebody said you better check on Keith Richards.
That guy, he probably doesn't have any regrets, but man, has he lived a life.
He has lived a life.
We don't know everything, that's for sure.
How he made it to 76 is amazing.
That's something.
Yeah.
He was never. That was never my favorite band at all. Most of the songs I don't much care for.
They got a couple songs that I like.
What an icon he is.
Yeah, absolutely. Went solo, and then he had a TV show and did his thing, and you couldn't understand a word he said unless he sang them, and it was.
It'd be best if he could just sing.
Just sing everything. Yep.
Because you could understand.
Yes, but he's the godfather of heavy metal music. Gone.
No longer with us. Well, there we go.
But as you said, he had a good run.
Indeed.
Indeed.
And that's all we can say about that.
Yes.
It is 7:30. I think we'll go ahead and take a break, and we'll come back with Lord knows what.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
I love helping people. I always wanted to help people. That's what I love the most.
We do a really good job of growing our own, but also we are able to take your skills, adapt them to what we need, or grow them as well.
Our leadership group here, they are actively involved, always supportive of our new ideas and innovation here at the hospital.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics. Apply today.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with a flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Ahoy, Morning Breathers. Welcome back to Wednesday's edition of the Morning Breath. I'm back. I didn't want to get up this morning, though, Matt.
Yeah, I know. I'm telling you, we might have just canceled. I'm not sure. I think Peter and I held our own okay, but, 2 days of that is probably enough.
Like I said, I watched a little bit of Monday, and SPP, I didn't know you had so much to say.
Well, he had
a little
to.
Chatty Cathy.
I had to stand up and perform.
Yeah.
My number was called, and I was ready to get in the game.
He did great. We did. He got the left fielder out of the bullpen.
Go out of the bullpen.
Well, you did a good job. The little bit I saw was fun. So.
Yeah. Well, we made it through. Let's just say that.
That's.
I'm glad people still are coming back after that. So that's good.
You had an audience.
We did.
Right?
Yeah. We didn't run everybody off. Apparently, maybe a couple people. Don't know.
Well, in respect to our state down to the south, we have some Florida man.
Yeah.
news.
So we occasionally talk about Florida man.
We used to do it more often.
Yeah, and I thought crossed my mind that maybe we need to revisit that. So.
Every once in a while, a visit from Florida doesn't hurt.
So these are not the full stories. So you may have to use your imagination, but the headlines pretty much tell the story. So these are just headlines, Florida man headlines. And like I said, you can figure out the rest of the story.
We'll have fun with this.
Probably. So first headline: naked Florida man hides in tanning bed after trying to set gym on fire at closing time. I don't really know how much more of that story you need, but.
The funny thing to me about that headline is he thought he would be protected in the tanning
bed. Yeah, he's in the gym that he set on fire, and he hides in.
I'll go in here. It'll be good.
Maybe try to Indiana Jones it with the refrigerator and the atomic bomb.
Right.
But it's a tanning bed and
a
gym.
Well, whatever the case, apparently he got caught because it. Yeah, but
Well,
like
the timer went off, and so
So he had to get- he had to get out.
He was obviously he was
Yeah.
obviously hiding. He wasn't there tanning.
he got burned.
He got burned.
Either way.
I think it was smart of him to go ahead and be naked so that his clothes wouldn't catch fire.
Right, and you're going to see a theme in that. There's several naked Florida man.
What is there about that?
I don't know. But
Well, it's hot down there.
it's hot, but yeah, I don't know.
I remember when I was a kid. This is completely out of the way, by the way. But I remember there was a DVD rental store in the hometown that I had. But you could also pay for a tan. They had a
Yes.
tanning bed back there. Is it normal to have DVD rental places having tanning beds?
Well, that and marriage licenses and fishing worms.
of course.
At the video store.
Find that all.
At all.
Dude,
That's,
it's a
yeah, that's
one-stop
just it.
shop.
And so I don't know if it was normal, but there was a time where tanning beds were everywhere. I mean, the newspaper office, Tim's real estate office might have had a tanning bed just because
Come on in.
people were throwing tanning beds around. So
All right, fair enough.
So it's not surprising necessarily that a video store had a tanning bed.
And that and then there was a big influx of them on
Facebook Marketplace.
Craigslist. or
Craigslist,
whatever.
exactly. In the classifieds of your local newspaper.
Classifieds. They were everywhere.
Florida man dubbed Nail Bandit accused of sabotaging fire rescue vehicles with sharp objects.
Oh, that's smart.
Why would you do that?
Come on.
Maybe it was the same guy. He's like, "Don't come put out the fire at the gym. I'm
Was he
tanning."
naked?
No, this one wasn't, or at least it doesn't say that.
It's almost 50-50 if you're talking about Florida man.
Yeah,
whether he's
yeah,
fully
it's
clothed or
50-50
not.
shot that he was naked. He was probably at least wearing cutoff shorts. Florida man. Florida man clings to
with
back of it.
with the fuzzies at the
exactly,
bottom.
with the little frills at the bottom.
Now I've got a very vivid. He had a mullet and a wife beater on,
and
tank
cut off
top, didn't he?
shorts, cut off jean shorts. Florida man clings to the back of a UPS truck to avoid deputies after shoplifting attempt.
Now, see, I like the ingenuity there.
Yeah, I'm thinking the UPS guy makes frequent
I was
stops.
just- yeah,
However,
he tried to Marty McFly out of there, and the UPS guy just stopped at the next building.
exactly. It's like exactly right. It's like
So he got up to a whopping 14 mile an hour before the next stop.
exactly. He made it a block and a half, and the cops caught up with him. So, what are you gonna do?
Shoot.
Florida man posed as flight attendant to score dozens of free flights. Actually, you're back to your ingenuity.
I like
He
that.
got away with it. He got dozens of flights apparently. So, Florida man arrested after drug bust uncovers dogfighting operations and a 9-foot alligator.
There it is.
There it is.
If I had to make a bingo card for Florida man, alligator definitely had
It
to
has
be
to
on
be in
there.
there somewhere.
It's the center space.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we've talked about other stories where, drug dealers, people doing nefarious things also have an alligator or a
Python.
a 14-foot python just hanging out. I'm thinking, and it doesn't say that he was doing the drugs, just that he had them. But I'm thinking
He
you
found
wouldn't.
them.
Yeah, he found them. He found
In
them.
the alligator.
I'm
saved
thinking
the
you don't want to, get high and then go feed your alligator because that could turn out bad. Not to mention the dog fighting. So he's got mean dogs and a 9-foot alligator.
I'd like to know what part of Florida.
Does it matter? I'm thinking it wasn't. I'm thinking it wasn't like downtown Miami in a high rise.
That's what I hope.
Florida man shoots his neighbor's pregnant cow after it wandered onto his property.
I've had enough of Bessie.
I'm thinking you could shoo it away. I don't think you have to resort to shooting the cow.
You shoo it away like a fly.
Well, not like a fly, but just, run at it with your arms raised and making all kinds of commotion. I'm thinking you could get the cow off your property.
A pregnant cow, though, I feel like is a little bit more defensive, though. I don't know.
Not really. Speaking from experience,
Sure.
but to try and get a cow to do anything that she doesn't want to do is not that easy.
Yeah, but do you have to resort to shooting it?
I think that's the last resort, and there might be another 1,400 other things you could do before shooting.
Right. Well, in Monticello one time when I lived up there, a cow got loose in town, and it was going across streets, and there was a traffic problem, right? So the cops could not wrangle this cow, And so they did shoot it. But I don't know if I wasn't there. I just heard about it. But it took multiple shots to bring down this cow.
They're tough.
Yeah, I don't think it was. And we had the story about the water buffalo, too, in Des Moines that got shot and just ran away. Just like, so.
That all you got?
Yeah, so it's that you can't just, pull out your pistol and take it down.
I remember watching this Netflix documentary about a community college football team, and they had to stop practice one time because a cow got on the field. And so you could see the owner in the background driving his truck up to the field, and he shoots him with a tranquilizer right on the goal line. And everyone's like, is that legal? Can he just go up and shoot the cow and like that? But
it's his cow.
Yeah. And sure enough, that cow kept running for a couple more miles.
Yeah.
So.
Penalty flag was thrown.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Was that Last Chance U?
It was Last Chance
I
U.
don't remember that part. I watched that.
That was the indie series.
Okay.
You've got to be kidding me. You've seen that.
Of course I have.
Okay.
It's Last Chance U. We talked about docs yesterday. We won't revisit that. But here we go. 2 in a row. Naked Florida man caught trying to break into a woman's house, dubbed the birthday suit bandit. Because what else would you call him?
Well, so a couple things come to mind. I'm not sure I should say them.
Right.
You couldn't do anything with Florida Man without BSB or B. Yeah.
Yeah. Naked Florida man with beer and women's underwear arrested for exposure at a crowded beach.
Wait a minute.
I don't.
What's wrong? What's wrong with a guy wearing women's underwear?
Well, again, just have the headline.
It ain't me. I'm not.
Well,
doing
it actually says he's naked and he had women's underwear. It doesn't say he was
he
wearing.
wasn't wearing it.
He wasn't wearing the women's underwear.
He was showing off his new Victoria's Secret
right?
outfit or whatever.
Well, I think in that case there was no secrets because he was naked on a beach. So and also beer.
I'll bet that was quite a sight.
Florida man with meth in his underwear tells cops there's nothing wrong with drugs.
Nope. Nothing to see here, officer.
And the last one, this will put a visual in your head. Florida man in a Dalmatian onesie arrested after a wild chase with state troopers.
Was he on all fours?
It doesn't say.
On a motorbike?
It doesn't say. He's just a grown-ass man in a Dalmatian onesie.
Well, at least we have to appreciate that he's clothed.
He was clothed.
The last couple ones have not been clothed.
He was not a naked Florida man. He was just a Florida man in a Dalmatian onesie.
It was a chilly day in Florida.
Yeah, well, I think any grown man in a onesie of any kind is...
Those Dalmatians have a lot of energy.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe he was trying to blend into something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's an interesting thought. Got some comments up there?
Yeah, Jeff says it's the Panhandle of Florida. I'll bet 75% of those stories come from the Panhandle.
Or like Gainesville.
Yeah, and Jimmy says, or West Virginia. Well, West Virginia, I'll have to look that up to see if there's West
Virginia man.
stories.
Instead of meth, it's moonshine.
It'd be a different
kind
exactly.
of stories there.
Yeah. Like Peter says, moonshine. There's a lot of illegal.
Probably a lot of moonshine stuff up there.
They don't have meth in their underwear. They have moonshine in their underwear.
Instead of alligators, they got, I don't know, mountain lions or something.
Mountain lion, right?
Rabid raccoons.
Maybe. We had a story about that, too. Maybe that was West Virginia. I can't remember where that was. I think that was Kentucky.
A great memory. 7:42. We need to take another break so we can get set for the day. Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
We'll be right back.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
Bring the kids, share the memories, celebrate 75 years of traditions at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Relive the magic of steam engines, antique cars, and trucks, tractors, gas engines, and horses. Whether it's your first visit or a cherished tradition, you'll enjoy the delicious foods, the thrill of an Old West shootout, and the excitement of nightly grandstand entertainment. For 75 years, this has been the place where memories are made at the 2025 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, August 28th through September 1st in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
Welcome back, Morning Breathers. Glad to be back, by the way. I didn't say that. I'm glad. It's always good to get home.
Well, if I said it before, I'll say it again. I'm glad you're back.
Glad to be back on the show, too. It's a lot of fun. Patty says this morning, when I wake her up a little bit. She says, "Oh, you got to go do your. You don't have to do." I said, "No, I got to go."
It's Morning Breath. We got people. We got people that count on us.
We have people. Without further ado, let's get set for the day.
Let's get set for the day. It is Wednesday. It is the 23rd
how did that work
day of
while I
July.
was gone, by the way?
Well, we had to
You and
restart
Peter?
once. Can't remember how
did.
it happened, but
Why we restarted or how we restarted?
oh, I know. No, I know how. I know why actually, because I forgot to update my sheet. So yesterday I said it's Monday, and it wasn't. It was Tuesday. So I said, all right, we need to restart this thing.
You were in a funk yesterday.
Yeah, well, it throws me off rhythm when you're not here. I don't know. We got through it, but it was not. It was off. Right. But today is Wednesday. It is the 23rd day of July. This is episode 352.
How about that?
I know. Time right now is 7:46 a.m. Temperature in Fairfield 79, Mount Pleasant 79, and Washington 80. And it is going to be hot today, kids. Hot and humid. There is with heat indexes reaching up to 105 degrees, there is a high heat warning or excessive heat warning or something like that.
Let's go pour some concrete somewhere.
And usually those things start at like 1 p.m. or at noon or whatever. This one starts at 10 a.m.
Let's roll. Let's get it.
And it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop until 7 o'clock tomorrow night. So high of 93, but that's not going to feel like that. So
it's like my favorite day today. It's National Peanut Butter and Chocolate.
That's a big day.
It's a big day.
My stomach's growling right now.
Yeah, well, you have to take care of that. Today's headlines from SoutheastIowaUnion.com. Packwood man arrested for assaulting 2 Fairfield officers.
Don't do it. Packwood man.
Yeah, Packwood man.
Packwood
We
man.
did a Packwood man story in the Southeast Iowa Union.
You suppose people from Florida are talking about Packwood man?
There's a Morning Breath in Florida going, all right, more Packwood man stories. Henry County Sheriff's Office launches a mobile app, and 4-H members share the fun at the Washington County Fair.
But you know what goes good with peanut butter and chocolate, SPP?
What's that?
Vanilla ice cream, because it's National Vanilla Ice Cream Day.
It is. It's actually, I didn't put it on here because I didn't have room, but it's also National Sprinkle Day, so you can put some sprinkles on your ice cream.
Perfect.
Yes, the perfect match.
What a great day.
Yeah.
And it's going to feel like 105.
And it's going to be
Let's just go get some ice cream.
And it's Wednesday, so isn't it golf day today?
I'm not golfing.
It'd be a bit much today, I think.
I am not golfing. I've already been asked to golf, and I cannot go golf with the senior league, which is the most fun ever.
Right.
I've just got too much to get done, but no golf today.
No, it'd be not fun today.
I'm sweating just thinking about it.
Right.
I almost wore shorts today, and I don't do that normally, except on golf day.
On golf day, right.
But I knew I wasn't golfing, so to me it's not golf day now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Matt. I interrupted.
We missed you. Washington takes on Esterville at 10 o'clock today, and Highland faces Newell Fonda at 12:45 today in the Consolations of State softball tournament.
Can you see those somewhere?
Apparently, they're not streamed.
Oh, they're not?
No, the championship side streamed, but this
the
is the
Consolation
Consolations is
isn't?
not. I saw that somewhere that you cannot stream it anywhere.
So a lot of these people that use these apps, Game Changer or what have you,
Well, so
probably find it that way.
yes, if there's a parent or something who does it, then yes, you could probably find it that way. But as far as there's no official streaming broadcast of those games.
Well, good luck to both teams.
Yeah.
You want your last game to be a win.
Yes, exactly. And the Highland team not so much because they're all going to be back.
Yeah, they'll be
but
back.
It's the last game for seniors on the Washington team, and so last go round. So this day in history in 1903, Ford Motor Company sold its first automobile, a Model A.
Pre-SPP.
Pre-SPP. 5 years later, it introduced the hugely influential Model T.
Bless you.
So
Pardon me.
we started driving around 1903 and haven't slowed down since.
Call that OT3.
Yeah. Yeah, OT3, yes.
OT3, SPP.
OT3?
OT.
OT.
What the old boys used to say.
I think they still say it.
They do.
Yeah.
So now that could be OT 2003 or 1903.
That's right. So
now we got to clarify.
So that's what
Which
we,
are we talking
think about that.
Tramps?
So it used to be, hey, I grew up in the 80s. Well, there's going to be a point where it's like, well, which 80s?
I don't know if there's anybody from 1880 still.
2080.
We ain't there yet.
All right.
Good try, Matt.
Random joke, random quote, or random fact. Tim?
I don't, I want a random joke.
Random joke.
Because it's National Gorgeous Grandma Day.
That's no joke.
That is no joke.
That is no joke. What is it called when kittens get stuck in a tree? A catastrophe. Catastrophe.
Catastrophe.
Catastrophe. I don't know how to say that correctly. Catastrophe. Catastrophe. I don't know. You either get it or you don't.
Yeah. It's not. There's a reason we don't have many jokes. There.
I thought I had a good one the other day. You were gone, but
I don't remember it. I wasn't here.
I know you weren't here.
Do we have a takeaway today? Did you guys do takeaways while I was gone?
I didn't. Peter did.
I tried to.
I was too wrapped up in my own brain. I couldn't do it.
Do you have a takeaway for today?
Yeah, I can't believe you've never played Hangman before.
I don't know that I ever have.
It's a school staple.
I don't think it's in schools anymore, but I see.
It was when I was in there.
I don't know if we had that in school.
Years ago.
All I might remember. I don't know.
Yeah.
If somebody played me in Hangman, please let me know.
Yeah, I just can't believe I can't believe anybody hasn't played Hangman.
I played Wheel of Fortune. Saturday nights or whatever it was on. Afternoon.
It's on every night now.
Every night now. SPP, do you have a takeaway?
Yeah. I think that I'm going to start putting tanning beds in the studio because I guess it only makes sense for a tanning bed to be
People will
everywhere.
just stop by.
Yeah.
It's another income stream for.
It's a little side gig.
breath.
Yeah, there you go.
We'll start putting tanning beds in the studios of games so people want to tan and watch the game.
I'm thinking I'd be okay with it.
All right. It'll fit right over there.
We have a lot of room. There's things that don't need to be here. Is there anything in that filing cabinet?
Yes.
Okay. Enough of that. Apparently that chair needs to be there to hold on to that backpack.
Yeah, there's a couple chairs we could probably.
We got to have chairs. There's, sometimes we get a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I think one of them is not healthy. One of them's kind of broken.
There's one of them that I moved to the back because it was really not healthy.
So poor Kim has to sit in that one.
Well, it's all the way in the back.
Oh, it's in the cold storage.
It's in the cold storage.
I don't know if I have a takeaway. I wasn't. What is that message retracted business? Jeff Hager's number one. He went to number one.
Yeah.
Or maybe he started number one.
It fluctuates.
I don't know that I have I think my takeaway is in an alternate universe, somebody out there is making fun of Packwood Man.
Packwood Man.
Florida Man, Packwood Man. It's all the same,
West
really.
Virginia Man.
West Virginia Man.
Somebody's reading a story somewhere.
Somebody somewhere.
Somebody thinks it's funny. All right, I think that'll be the end of the show for today. Thank you all for joining. Thank you so much for the comments. It's good to be back. I'm back tomorrow, Matt.
All right.
I should be back here the rest of the week.
Well, it kind of looks like John might be here maybe, and Greta's supposed to be here, so we may have a full house tomorrow.
Very good. Maybe I can take tomorrow off.
Well, maybe I'll take tomorrow off.
You can. We call you the boss man for a reason.
Exactly.
Thanks, everybody, for joining. We'll be back tomorrow. Until then, ahoy.
Ahoy.